See how we do on the motherfucking Myteam. Green, 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 going green. That's all I want. Green. Green. That's all I fucking want to hear. Green. Queen, green, queen, green, queen, green, queen. That's all I want to fucking do. Green cream.
Welcome everyone to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Bro, your team is cheap. No way you think you're gonna hang it. It's gonna get blown out.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. That's to Porzingis.
I like that. I like that more.
Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss.
Y'all know I played with Chris Johnson.
Atlanta with the rebound. Now, Dinwiddie. Outside, Porzingis. Johnson the screen. On the wing, Johnson. From outside the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, every year in the league, Johnson's become a better three-point shooter. That tells you how hard he works in the offseason.
Now, here's Cunningham. Yep, that one goes in there.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep hitting him the ball in that order.
He's in fire. Love the confidence.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Bosh grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Thompson outside. Bosh the screen. Pocket four. That's it. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Now, here's Doncic. 1:53 left to play in the first. Here's Durant. And it's sent back by Bosh.
Oh, using that left on defense, Bosh positioning himself well to come up with the block.
That's to Porzingis. It's rebounded by New Orleans. On the wing, Dang. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's that help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Nailed from three-point land.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
And Bosh down top of the key. Another three for Atlanta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic.
Yo, stop, baby.
No good that time.
Stop doing it.
Shot clock and game clock separated.
Stop doing it, little nigga, and I'll stop it.
Screen by Porzingis.
Come here.
Over Mourning. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Porzingis got 5 points so far.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
That's how you run a fucking quarter. That's how you run a fucking quarter. That's how you run a fucking quarter. He can't fuck 16 to 6. Who does he think he is? He needs to retire from 2K, log the fuck
And
off.
glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mourning. Off target from outside. Atlanta leading by 10. Outside Dragic. Nance outside. And there's the drive. Rebounded by DeAndre.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The big fella, Ayton, suspended in the air as he's creating.
To the paint. Here's Bargnani. And Bargnani throws it down.
Bro, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Hey, get that bit from the back on the front side.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Right side Irving. And Bargnani sends it back.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
Down low. And Bargnani throws it down.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
Pass to Chamberlain. And the whistle blows. It's going to be Andrea Bargnani. And it's his first foul of the game.
Bro, take your feet out of your mouth, man. Maybe you can see something.
Here's Reese.
I don't even get that shit.
Excellent defense there from Barnes. When he's active, he is a difference maker on that end.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A new guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
Outside Dragic. In the corner, Nance with it. 5 on the clock. And the Nance slams it in.
Oh, what a feed right there. And you gotta love being selfish attitude.
Pass to Kittle. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
But 3-pointers right on target. Pritchard's got himself on the board with 3 days.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Drills it from outside.
Answering back. Irving determined to knock down that triple.
Pass to Pritchard. To the middle. Here's Bargnani. Excellent deep there from Anthony. New Orleans trails by 14. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Chamberlain down low. Hefty move. And the layup is good.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Picked by Bargnani. Here's wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
Right over the goal. Right in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, One side trying to protect their lead. Outside Irving. The three hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got the first basket of the third quarter for New Orleans.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the three. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GM, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And it's Bosch in the corner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bosch has got 8.
I just love how Bosch can work in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game. And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You just got to keep taking great shots.
And that one's good, Irving.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
And it's Smith missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. 17 points was their biggest margin. That would fall.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
And that one's good, Irving.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see these runs stopping anytime soon.
Good on the three-point shot.
How's that?
What do you mean?
Getting his revenge in style there.
There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Cunningham for 3. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without a foul.
Dinwiddie right side. Over Cunningham. Cunningham with some nice D.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Irving with a clean look. And again, New Orleans has no up. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now, here in the third. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Outside Irving. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta leading by 5. Kicks it out to Johnson. And Irving pulls it down. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Atlanta. They're up by 5. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure bring more pressure-packed basketball. They're going to turn over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
I'm giving you the ball stuff before, bro.
Doncic looking it over. Fires for three with the putback. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, Ayton has always been a solid offensive rebounder, and he's got the numbers to back it up.
Yes, that goes in. And Atlanta leads by 5. Up top, Doncic. There's the pick. Fires it up. Another one falls for New Orleans.
How about the focus from her on the jumper? Total concentration.
Richard with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Stolen away. To tie it up. Drops in the tray. And it's all knotted up.
Showing off the deep ball there. Shots like this really help her confidence.
Out to the right wing. Here's Pritchard. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this company.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination. Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Not gonna throw the
Now a
starters out.
timeout called by
Throw the
New
starters out,
Orleans.
guys.
New Orleans making a switch here. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for New Orleans. They trail by 1. Puts it up from 17. And Atlanta has possession. 15 points was their biggest margin. And stolen by Irving. Takes the three. No good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thompson, lead away from outside. Here's Irving. Beyond the arc. Oh, the slam dunk.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina are very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Off the glass.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
New Orleans trails by 3. Irving outside. Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Does not go. Here's it. And now they decide to foul intentionally. New Orleans making a switch here. Outside Bosch. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. About 19. And it misses.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Day looking it over. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock.
That
is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Porzingis. Bosh the screen. That'll count. And regulation now complete.
I missed the game winner.
We'll get right back to the action when we return.
That was a bad shot. I can't even count. That was a terrible shot.
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
This is what I want to start. OT. Here we go. Fuck Clay.
Here's Doncic. No look that time on a shot that would have put him on top. And Johnson penetrating. Johnson outside. Off the screen. Fires the 3. 6 to shoot. It's good.
And Johnson, just great touch from outside. Love how quick that release is.
Cunningham fires. And he misses the J. Atlanta leading by 3. Knocks down the 3.
Well,
I
clearly
knew that
some
was a
sort
good
of
call to
defensive
fucking
breakdown there. He is not
start
the
him
kind of guy
over
you give room to at the arc.
Cunningham. A huge two-handed slam.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of.
Here's Johnson. 14 feet away. Doncic there for the rebound. And so here's New Orleans. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Checking in for New Orleans, Nba2k26.
Launches it. Outside, Smith. Now Irving. Rattles a 3.
And you learn a lot about rebounding when watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box side.
Basket here in this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
And it's up. And so they choose to intentionally foul him. His free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. There's 21 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until it's final whistle.
I don't know why he cut the time out. He was going to fucking come back in 20 seconds.
Irving surveying the floor. He's off from 3.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Peyton Pritchard. It's good. And Atlanta takes this one.
Kyle! With the motherfucking
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about the determination of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Look at my controller, nigga. Shut
For
up.
Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Like, nigga, you was up in the 30. You was up 13 to 30. What can I play back? stop talking.
Trash. Log off.
He catch you.
Log off for today. Who is this thing? Like, who does he think he is? Chris Bosh with the 8. Joe Johnson, clutch man of the game with the 8. Peyton Pritchard with the 8. Bro, holy shit. Did I not miss a 3? Nigga, I shot 100% from the 3. That nigga shot 23 threes, though. I wonder why he shot that many threes. Damn, 100% from the field is crazy. His Kyrie had 18, shot 14 threes. I didn't miss a 3 though. Damn, I'm nice. Kyle, what you want, bro? You want a ghost on the yard, Nick? It's all up to you, bro. Busted his bum ass.